Okay, we're going to start off with the salivary glands of the cat. The first salivary gland I'm going to display is the parotoid gland, and that lies on the cheek just inferior to the ear. Then the second one we're going to discuss here is the parotoid duct. It runs over the masseter muscle. So this is the parotoid duct right here. And then we have the submandibular gland, which is located here. You can actually see it better here. It's located here. Right there. Submandibular gland. Then we have the sublingual gland, and the sublingual gland is located underneath the tongue. So it would be located right here, under the tongue of the cat. And then we have the molar gland, and the molar gland is located right in the back of the mouth and the lower jaw, right in this region here. That's why it's called the molar gland, because it's where the cat's molars are. Okay, first we have the diaphragm of the cat, and this is for the abdominal pelvic organs. This is I cut the rest of the diaphragm so I can get in everywhere, but you can still see it. The diaphragm runs right over the liver. It's like a sheet that runs right along here. You can still see some of it is left over right here. This is the diaphragm. And then we have the liver here. And then we have the phallic-form ligament, which is, I'm going to be able to see if I can show you here. Phallic-form ligament's in the back here. It's right there. You can see it. It's on top of the liver pretty much. And then the gallbladder. This is the gallbladder. Right there, that little guy right there is the gallbladder. And then we have the spleen, which is located here. This is the spleen right here. And then the greater omentum is this web-like sheath here. This is the greater omentum. Okay, here we have the lesser omentum. That is located, if I lift the liver, the lesser omentum, move the diaphragm here. The lesser omentum is located here. Then we have the stomach, which is located here. Then we have the duodenum, or the small intestine. That is located here. Small intestine right here. Then we have the pancreas. And the pancreas is located here. The little sheet on it, that's the pancreas. Then we have the jejunum, which is located in this region. And then we have the cecum. Cecum's on the other side. Here. It lines up with the pancreas. Or sorry, this lines up with the spleen. And this is the cecum. And then we have the ileum. And the ileum is located right here. This is the ileum. And we have the ascending colon. Ascending colon is here. And then the transverse colon is it's in the top back. Here. This is the transverse colon. That's where the flat part is. Then we have the descending colon. The descending colon is located here. And then we have the sigmoid colon, which is actually a little lower. So I'll make sure you can see it here. The sigmoid colon is here. And then the mesocolon, if I pull out all these intestines, It's on the back wall. This is the mesocolon. You can hear me hitting it. Okay, I'm going to do my best to display some of the major branches of the abdominal aorta. Okay, start off here, we have the celiac trunk. I'm hoping you can see this. The celiac trunk is, this may take a second. I have it isolated here. Should be able to see this. This is the celiac trunk here. Here's the celiac trunk. It's oxygenated right here. Celiac trunk, and then directly beneath it is the superior mesenteric artery, which is here. Then we have the renal artery and vein, and there's two sides. There's a left side and a right side. I just actually split it just now trying to move this, but you can still see it. So this is the right side, renal artery, and the vein is here. And then the renal artery and the vein for the other side is here. You can see 1 and 2. Split off right here, left and right. And the veins are directly above them. And then we have the inferior mesenteric artery. Inferior mesenteric artery is located right here. It's the inferior mesenteric artery. And then as that moves down, the inferior mesenteric artery, it splits off into the external iliac artery. There's a left and a right side. And that is right here. You can see it split. Right there. Splits off right there. You can see the two right there. Those are the external iliac arteries, left and right side. So runs the inferior mesenteric artery runs down and splits off right here into the external iliac artery, left and right side. Okay, I'm going to try and display the portal system now. The first thing in the portal system that I'm going to display is the superior mesenteric vein. This is the superior mesenteric vein, and then the gastrocephalic vein branches directly off of that. I couldn't get that much of it, but it's still visible. So this is the gastrosplenic vein. The gastrosplenic vein branches off of the hepatic portal vein, which is here. Just making sure you can see this. Hepatic portal vein, gastrosplenic vein. And then as we move down here, we have the superior mesenteric vein, which is here, which is the lower region of it as it gets smaller. And then that branches off and turns into the inferior mesenteric veins, which are very easily displayed and I think look rather interesting. And all right here.